to know what you got is deeper within. Where we could go. You got this something. I need to know what you got is deeper within. Where we could go.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It is the Symone here, back with another video. So today we are just going to be doing two hairstyles in one. I'm so excited for this video. This is the first video I've done like this. I'm parting from ear to ear, a little bit behind the ear though. I'm going to be braiding the entire backside of my head, and this is because I'm going to be doing a sew-in back here. So this is my first, I think my first sew-in on my channel. I don't really do sew-ins, you know, I like wigs. So when I braid, I like to do braids going straight back, and then I put the end tail of the last braid that I did and I braid it into the braid. As you can see here, I'm going to show you guys in a quick second. So you just put it up there and you just continue to braid down. I'm going to show you again in slow motion. As I'm braiding down, I braided down a little bit and I just took the tail end and I put it in with the hair of the next braid, and I am braiding all the way down. And I do this method just so you don't have a whole bunch of, you know, braids flying around in the back. It's a little bit difficult for you to braid the back of your head in a circle, especially if you're doing it yourself. This is just easier and it gives you a flatter foundation and base for your sew-in. So try it out. I really love this braiding pattern. I do it when I am braiding people up and installing wigs as well. So this is pretty much the norm for me as a braiding pattern. And I'm going to do the whole back side of the head. I like to do one side and the other side and just come in the middle and just put both of those tail ends in the middle braid, just because I rather have the middle braid as my tail hanging loose, I guess, than a side braid. I like this just because I'm going to sew that braid up and I don't have to worry about it hanging off on the side of my head. Y'all, and I had did a hair mask before this, so if you see any of the white specks like on my shoulders and stuff, that was just from the hair mask. I do have a video on that will be coming out soon, but yeah, it was a lot of residue left over from that. So y'all, I do not got dandruff. I'm just letting y'all know that that is the hair mask. So I'm parting off a section, and this is just going to be the section that I use to cover the tracks when I install the sew-in in the back part of my head. So you just want to part maybe like a 1/4 of an inch, maybe a centimeter thick piece, and this is just going to cover your tracks. And I'm all braided up. Next, I'm going to do this sew-in, and I'm kind of just going to fast forward through it real quick. I used a curved needle and some thread, and I used about I want to say 2 bundles to cover the back of my head, maybe 1 and almost 2. It just depends on how thick you want it. So whatever your preference is for the thickness, and I actually did double my track so I could fit the 2 bundles in, but you know, whatever floats your boat, whatever you like. And y'all, yeah, the hair is a little green because I did bleach and dye this hair green before, and it's kind of showed through, but I didn't feel like dyeing it back black. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna have like a little bit of green in the style. It's fine, you know, whatever. I'm taking this heat protective serum. I'm just gonna put this on my hair, and I am going to just run the iron over it. And I did this because I blow dried my hair the night before, and it got kind of, you know, I don't want to say matted up, but you know, it was just kind of squished to my head. So I just wanted to make sure that I got it combed out and it was straight enough so I can do the feed-ins, just because they were going to be a little bit larger, and I just wanted my hair to be able to slick down around them. So now I have run the iron through. I'm going to be taking some of my Kaleidoscope Miracle Drops. I love this product. It has definitely helped my edges, and I just noticed a little bit more thinning recently. So I'm just making sure that I apply this to my edges, and I do this once when I go to bed and once when I wake up in the morning. So now I'm going to do the feed-ins. I mean, this is pretty simple. I have a video actually on how to install feed-ins, and you can go check that out. I'll put a link in the description box below. But I am just going to be doing a stipple pattern. I'm just braiding it back. I'm not getting too fancy with the front part, but you know, this is just you know, a basic tutorial. You guys can spice it up as you like or as you see fit for your style. But you know, this is just what I did. I'm done with the feeding. As you guys can see, I just put 8 braids going back, and I am going to be flat ironing out the hair. And this is my hair company, Haughty Hair Company. I will put the information and the Instagram account links below so you guys can check it out if you are interested. So now I am going to be taking down the braid. I still had it braided up so I can keep it separate, and I'm just going to comb it out, and I'm going to be flat ironing it. And this is just what is going to lay over my track so you cannot see where they were installed. And remember to put heat protectant, use heat protectant at all times, especially if you are natural like myself. You want to use heat protectant. Heat protectant is really important, especially if you want to save your curls and you want to avoid heat damage, because we don't need none of that, honey, okay? So I'm going to be taking these rings. I got these at my local beauty supply store. I got the gold ones to match my nose rings. And I'm just going to be placing these all throughout the braids. Like I said before, do everything to your liking. I kind of want a lot. I love the hair jewelry. This is my first time trying it out. So I really I feel like I OD'd at first. I had to take some of them out. But I just really love this look. And I love the hair rings. So just decorate it with any type of jewelry really, but I got this idea off Pinterest. I saw it and I just fell in love with the hairstyle, so I'm like, I have to try it. And the girl in the picture had on the ring, so I love this look. And that is it for that one. Got my makeup all done and I was ready to seize the day. I ain't going nowhere for real. I just kind of took the makeup off. I just love this look so much. Besides the fact that my hair was out in flat iron, it did kind of frizz up a little bit. So if you are one of my natural ladies, and I'm just letting you know ahead of time, this style is going to be a little bit difficult to maintain. I have washed and blow dried my hair again, and I'm going to be taking my heat protectant. Y'all know how many times have I said it before in this video. I stay with the heat protectant. So this time I'm going to be doing a ponytail. So I'm going to be flat ironing my hair in thinner sections just to make sure that it gets straighter. Before I was just trying to make it straight enough for me to braid, but now I actually want to be able to slick this up and for it to look straight. I am clipping my ends. I don't know why I started doing this out of nowhere, knowing I had half my hair braided up, but I'm going to go back and redo the back later. I'm just clipping them, and then I'm going to press out my edges a little bit more. And now I am brushing out my baby hairs. I'm taking this She Is Bomb Edge Control. Y'all know I usually like Style Factor Edge Booster, but they didn't have it. So I'm using this for today. I'm going to be placing this all throughout the ponytail. You want to make parts and just place this all in the part so it can just get slicked down as much as possible, especially if you are natural. Like, you just want to make sure that you tame your hair. And I just like to use a lot of edge control just because I have thick hair and it likes to frizz up quickly. So I'm going to slick this all down and brush it up. Make sure you get a hard bristle brush so the hair can stay and get really slicked down to the scalp. And you just want to put a ponytail holder on it, and I'm going to be spraying it with some Got to Be Glued freeze spray. Now that I've done that, I'm going to be putting some edge control on my edges, and I'm just slicking down my baby hairs. After that, I'm going to be taking the ponytail and I'm going to twist it down and wrap it around itself, and I'm going to take a small rubber band just like that and I'm going to just rubber band this so it stays secure. Now that I have all that slicked down, I'm going to hit it with the Got to Be Glue spray one more time, and I'm going to place my scarf around my hair. I'm going to leave this on for about 5 minutes because I just want to make sure that everything sticks down and is held in place. So I am now taking a track, and I had pieces, but usually this, you know, if you have pieces it can work, but if you have one track it'll be easier for you than it was for me. But you just want to take it and bobby pin it, and then you want to start wrapping it around itself. Now, I don't like to put too many bobby pins in my hair just because it hurts me, but if you need more bobby pins to hold your hair in place, you know your head, but just don't overdo it on the bobby pins. It can build up a lot of tension if you're putting too many bobby pins in the ponytail. And I did not use that much hair to wrap around my ponytail. I didn't want it to be thick. I wanted a thinner ponytail because I knew I was going to hit it with the deep wave. So now you want to take a piece from the back and you want to brush it out so it is smooth, and you are going to begin to wrap it around the base of the ponytail so it hides the tracks. Now, when you do this, you want to hit it with freeze spray all throughout because you are not going to bobby pin the ends of this to keep it in place. You want this ponytail, the wraparound portion at least, to be strictly done with the Got to Be Glue spray. You want to spray this on the hair in between all the wraps just because this is what's going to stick it together and make sure it does not come apart. Now, this spray is pretty strong and it can hold your ponytail for as long as you probably keep it up. So make sure you are spraying in between each wraparound with the freeze spray and your ponytail will stay up. You don't really want to bobby pin the end down because then you got a bobby pin hanging out your ponytail. It just looks so much clean and so much neater if you just wrap it around and spray it with the freeze spray. So now that that is done, I am taking my deep waver and I am holding it on for about I would say 8 to 10 seconds in between each press. And I did not put any product on my hair just because I wanted them to be flowy and I was going to separate them with my hands. Now, if I wanted like crimps and for them to hold for a long time, I would have probably put it on the hair a little bit longer and spritz some on it. But I just wanted a nice flowy look. So literally, I put the deep waver on there and then I combed it out with my hands. My fingers, whatever. Finger combed it out. Just so I can get the wavy look, but you know, nothing that looked too hard or anything, you know what I'm saying?
Nothing above that can stop us. You and me sparkle like stardust. No one like us, babe. We be glorious. And you could try hating and shaming.
So I was feeling myself at that point, obviously, but this is the end result. I loved this ponytail. I got a lot of requests for the tutorial, so I'm so excited to be releasing it now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, my first 2-in-1 video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know the style that you like the most in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video.